Alright, what I have here is a Dayton capacitor start motor. It's in pretty rough shape. You can see this shaft is kind of tight, but it moves. I found it in a scrapyard. So what I'm going to do is, it feels like the bearings are kind of dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try take this off, take it off of the mount, and then maybe I can pop the bearing caps off if I can get this pulley off, and try to put some oil on the bearings and try and loosen it up a little bit. So take that screw out, take this off. There might be a bearing cap in there, I don't know. As you can see, Dayton. There's another bearing cap in the back. And then there's all the wires. Just a regular 110 plug. You can run it off of let me see here. You can run it off of 115 or 230. So fine print is kind of hard to read, but so anyway, we'll go ahead and get those caps off. There's a capacitor under there. So there's the back. The outside of it is in good shape. It's just the bearings are a little dry, so if I can get those greased up, this thing should turn over pretty easily. So, looked like there was supposed to be a cover that went on there that's gone. That's missing. The wires are hardwired into the case, so, but a little ground right there. Grounding screw. This motor has to be grounded. Can't run it without the ground. It has to be grounded. So, alright. Well, we'll go ahead and see what we can do with it. And maybe we can get it to run a little more smoothly. So, alright. Alright, well, I got it off the mount. And I got this taken off, so doesn't look like this comes off or unscrews or anything, and that pulley up front is stuck. So there's the mount that it was on. So we'll just keep playing around with it and see what I can do. So. Alright, so it turns out that this cap does not come off. I thought it did, but I cleaned some of the crap around it, and so yeah, it doesn't come off, so whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it back together and get it mounted back on the thing. So that's just a rubber bushing, is all that is. So. Okay. Alright. So now we'll just go ahead and put these back on. These just kind of hook on there a little bit. I guess you gotta screw it all the way out. There we go. And we'll do the same thing with this one on the front. So, alright, I'll get it all tightened back down, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I got it back together. I got it mounted on the stand, so it doesn't look good for this. I was going to try to lubricate the bearings to get it to run a little smoother. Like I said, these bearing caps don't come off, so I'll have to open the motor up to do that, and it's just not really worth it. So I'll probably just run it till it burns out, or whatever, and blows up. But anyway, that's it for this one. So alright.